Well, the premiere's been postponed, and that was something that I felt was absolutely right. We all felt was absolutely right in light of what just happened in Connecticut. It happened the day before we were meant to be in Pittsburgh, and the reason the premiere was in Pittsburgh was our way of saying thank you to Pittsburgh for being so good to us. You know, Pittsburgh is very much a character in the movie, in our movie, and you know, like I say, we were there, and it was going to be a celebratory event, which is entirely inappropriate in light of what's happened. And you know, as a parent myself, I've been horrified and sort of full of prayers for the people who've really suffered.
You know, we do take responsibility as entertainers. We don't want to be, it's our personal choice, it's not what every entertainer might choose, but we don't want to be in films which glamorize violence. And I think that this film, you know, opens with a horrific sniper attack, and that is, you know, absolutely what the movie is saying. This is horrific. This is not on. You know, these people must be caught and punished. These are the bad guys. You know, interestingly, Jack Reacher, our hero, is capable of great violence. Is a protector, but he's a protector of the innocents, and he's a seeker after justice. He's an unarmed man. When he does get armed, it's because he's taken a weapon out of the hands of a bad guy. You know, it's hard doing a press conference, you know, which should be a celebratory thing about a big fun movie, but obviously the atmosphere is more somber now.
But I'm just very relieved that our film is not one that glamorizes violence.
Absolutely.
And the sniper attack is very much something that it's what starts our hero on a path towards the acquisition of justice. And so in some ways, you know, that answers the question about, you know, entertainment and violence and responsibility.
How are you going forward with it and dealing with that?
Sort of one day at a time. I'm thinking that there are other people with much bigger problems than me right now, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
With a movie that opens this way, a little bit hard to watch, do you worry about that and how audiences will take that?
You know, I don't know. I think we handle it in a pretty responsible way, and I don't think that anything that we did was to be exploitive or cavalier.
All of us in the media are immediately part of the story. Some people blame us, some people blame movies. How do you deal with that?
You know, I don't really know what part we play in it. I feel like what happened is a consequence of who we are, and I don't think there's any one simple solution to it. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about it since it's happened, and all I can really think about is what I hear a lot of talk about how other people need to change. I would be interested to see people ask themselves what they could do to do things differently. I feel like I can only change what I do. I can't change what other people do. Teaming
up with Tom again.
Yeah.
Interesting, fun on this one. I mean, such a interesting character for him to play. Why was he the perfect Jack Reacher?
You know, there's a lot of similarities between the Tom that I've gotten to know and the Reacher that I sort of take away from the book. The personality, the sense of humor, the way he stays calm under intense pressure, and I've seen Tom in some pretty intense, critical, high-pressure situations. It just seemed like a very good fit.